Hello everyone and welcome to Deep Forest Raceway, and we are here for the first of our two races, the Ferrari E Challenge race for Livestrong. Welcome to this race. My name is Craig Cook. I'm your host for this evening, and I really do hope you enjoy what we have to offer on track as well as off track, and I'm going to talk about that now. So Livestrong are we are fundraising for Livestrong that help people with illnesses, cancer mainly, and we are trying to help and donate as much as we possibly can here for the Ferrari E Challenge, and obviously it starts in January for the 2024 season. But to start us off, we have done this charity event, 2 races, 30 minutes races, with drivers coming in and already raising a whopping $222 already of the $1,500 that we hope to have at the end of the year. So let's talk about that a bit and what it's about. So the Ferrari Esports Challenge is a special event that we have also the fastest sim drivers in Gran Turismo. We can use this platform to raise money for cancer. Some of us have been affected by cancer, and that will help Livestrong to do what they do best. We do appreciate every little penny that is sent over, even if it's just a small bit of cash. Every little helps. So here we go for the first race of the evening, and away we go with Hypers in pole position, Paymate in second, and Shred in third as the Ferraris glide up to the hairpin, the horrible hairpin here at the Deep Forest. It is Paymate who takes the lead through the right-hander. Up the hill they go. There's a lot of jumping around. Hopefully it all settles down, but Hyper's going there. Dive down the inside from Finalise. Has he got that done? It looks like he might have there, and looks like there's a bit of an incident at the back as Mark has backed off, and John is also in the wall as well. So John Ruiz has gone into the wall, and Mark has backed out as well. So Jager there in 8th place. The American now pushing on and charging after the man who started at the back of this grid was a Brown individual, and now into 7th place he is now. So Digital Relay there in 6th place. There's a great battle for this 5th place here with Finalise and Butler now up into 4th in the blue Ferrari there. And again, very tough track here, Deep Forest. Very, very tough indeed as they go into this left hand. They need to try and tuck in as quickly as possible. We need to glide through this sector as well. Does so very, very nicely. The Canadian Shred is there in 3rd. Lovely looking livery as well. All these guys doing this for the cause. For Livestrong. Great to see. So let's have a look. Paymate holding the lead. The American out in front of Hypers there in 2nd. The Argentinian chasing him down. Then we have Shred. Then Butler's under real pressure from Finalise. Let's see if we can get on board. And there it is. There is Finalise. He might have a look down the into this hairpin here. And it looks like he might have done it. I think he has. Yes, he has. He goes into 4th place. And what a move that is. And also so does Digital. Digital goes past as well. Now here's the drag race all the way down to the 90-degree right-hander. Brown's there as well. Great shot from Brown's car. Look at this. They fly down in through the tunnel, down the dip. And hard on the brakes again as Butler looks for an inside line on Digital and gets that done. Or does he? Digital still holds that line. But he does get past. Great move there from Butler. Finalised now up into 4th place. And let's see what he can do from there. Fantastic racing from these guys as we see Brown now into 6th. And dives down the inside of Digital for position. That is a great move there from Brown. And fantastic liveries from everybody involved supporting Livestrong here. Butler there in 5th. Finalise there in 3rd. We look back to Jager, who's really pushing now. There is John Ruiz, and a penalty there for him, half-second penalty. Again, stunning liveries, absolutely stunning. There is the man who's organising this Ferrari E Challenge. Mark Moran there. Doing well. Staying with these top drivers of Gran Turismo 7. Back to the leader. Paymate holding off the challenges from Prima Hypers there in second place. Both of them fighting purple sectors here. He comes into the bottom of the right-hander again. Paymate seems to have what it takes at the moment to hold him off. You see Shred there in third. My guys has really sort of opened up the taps, hasn't he? He's now really closing in on the Canadian in front. Join this Ferrari as we see Brown now up into fifth, passing Butler. And oh, sideways, and great save there from Butler through the S section there. The second sector. Oh, what a lovely shot that is as well, into the final corner. Very, very patient on the throttle as you come off the exit of that corner and make the climb back to the hairpin. So Brown holding this lead. The two cars behind in fifth. There's finalised. Chasing down Shred. They have got tyre wear and they have got fuel depletion. See what happens with these guys throughout the race as we see Shred using a lot of the track there and slides into the hairpin. Beautifully done. With Butler and Digital having a good old battle here. Looks like Jager's being pressurised here from Moren, and also Ruiz has gone backwards, so now into 10th place. So Mark there in 9th. The Flying Foxes. Can he pass Jager for position? We're closing him in now. Let's go on board. Curves into the tunnel we go. Again, very, very patient on the throttle. Hold, then put the power back on. On the brakes again into this sweeping left-hander. Try not to lose the back end. As you can see over the bumps is Jager there. Didn't want to do that there, did he? He's under real pressure as he comes back into the dip. And again, another corner you have to be so patient on. Uses a wider line there. Tries to cut in early, but hasn't quite got the turn in. Mark might make a position here, but just behind him is John. Fantastic racing from these three. Now, is there going to be a position change here? Mark looks for the outside line. Is he going to have a little dip down the inside? Watch out for John. John's having a look as well. Oh, John loses the back end of the car. Manages to get it settled down. That was very lucky. Didn't go round there. 180. Very lucky indeed. Let's go back to the leader. Paymate is absolutely flying at the moment. Well, it looks like Hyper's closing in, hasn't it? Not too much. Maybe a few temps there and there. Both of them driving over the top of the bollards there. Closing. Shred just taps the wall, and that's the second penalty. This could give Finalised the opportunity, but I tell you what, Brown is really pushing on now, isn't he? Right on the nose. Oh, and down the inside. Oh, there's contact between the two of them. Oh, my goodness me. And also, we see Shred spinning out. This 1 second penalty there. Spins out of contention and now drops to 7th place. That's Digital gone up into 6th. Butler now in 5th. Finalised in 4th. And Brown from the back of the grid on lap 6 is now in 3rd place. Incredible drive. Now can Finalised find a way back through on Brown here. Oh, it goes a bit wide. To get this Ferrari power down is very difficult indeed, it looks like, at this moment in time. We see Mark go... Oh, Mark's had contact. Mark has spun out. He's hit the wall. And there is John Ruiz there in 9th with Jager in 8th. Shred holding that 7th position, so not too sure what happened to Mark there. As Digital finds himself in the barrier. So all these guys will be qualifying for the Ferrari E Challenge as well. Don't forget, if you'd like to donate to the charity, then please contact us. We'll send the link, and then you can do your donations, however big or small. Help cancer research. So digital comes through. There is Butler in 5th place for CC Sim. There is finalised and has a penalty as well. So finalised with a penalty. So that section before the final corner seems to be a right struggle for everyone. As you can see, finalised moves over and Butler goes through into 4th. There is Brown in 3rd place. Now let's take a look at the battle up front, and it just looks like Paymay's got the what it takes, hasn't he? He's still pushing on hard and has got away. Now that's got to be over a second, two, or maybe 2 now. As Paymay comes through. Great looking livery as well. Holding off. So fuel and tyres are going to be considered at some point. So we'll see if any of these guys do come into the pits. Might try and stay out as long as they possibly can. They might just tweak it down a little bit on the power just to keep the fuel. Nicely dialed in there from Paymay. There is Wipers there. In 2nd place. Looks like he's caught that back up again, hasn't he? There is Brown. 3rd, there is Butler, followed by Finalised, followed by Digital. Then we have Shred there. Now he's quick, so we'll see what Shred can do in 7th at this moment in time. Then we have Jaeger at the back there as well, going off onto the grass. With John in 9th place, and there is Mark in 10th place. Everyone quite close together. Look at Paymay taking all the tracking a little bit more through the left-hander under the tunnel, through the sweeping S's. Concentration levels very, very high from these drivers. Into the dip. Lovely corner this. Making sure you get all the potential out of that Ferrari. Line they go. So fastest lap of the race was done by Hypers there. 26.342. 1 minute 26.342. Paymay's last lap there was a 26.7. So a few tenths made on the leader. Does look a lot closer, doesn't it? As we see a move. Does that move? No, it was just my eyes. And as you can see, Brown there in 3rd, Butler in 4th. Finalised is definitely closed up on the back of Butler. Let's see if we can have an onboard on the back of the Butler Ferrari. What shots these are, absolutely stunning. On the brakes, look how quick he closes in, and is he looking down the inside? No, thinks better of it. The automatic headlights go off. Patience. There's a good battle going on there as well for 8th and 9th, I think that is, between Jagger and John. Into the left-hander. Nicely done there. Both drivers. Again, great pace there from Butler. Managed to pull away here from Finalised. Again, Finalised just getting this number right here, isn't he? Can he get on the back of Butler as they take the long straight to the right-hander, climbing back up the hill again, lap 10. Let's see what sort of fuel and tyre completion they have as they come through. But Nearly up the halfway mark here already. The front line's really closing in now. Oh, there's a little bit of sideways action there from Butler. Which could give the opportunity for finalise, but look at Shred. Shred is really closing up now, isn't he? Look at him go. On board with Shred. And using all that curbing. Oh, that's really fight with the steering wheel as he went through there. Straight lining that the S's on the brakes into the left-hander here. Oh, slides that literally slides the car around into the S's. Beautifully done here by Shred. Again, another fantastic battle further on as Ditch goes slightly wide, but it looks like a good line because his exit speed is very good. Pulls out of the corner and off they go for another lap. Lap 11. Looking probably around 22, 23 laps here. Mark grabs a position off John at 9th spot, respectively. So Paymate from Hypers. Then we got Brown there in 3rd place. Just to see what happens here. There is Butler finalised. And we've got Digital, and there is Shred. So Shred is really, really pushing, and he is purple through the first sector. Oh, there's a fantastic battle going on. What's happened here? So Jager's gone backwards. And John's gone through, and now Mark is up into 8th spot here. That's absolutely fantastic stuff from him. The 8th goes Mark. John now into 9th. Jagger, after a big mistake there, has now dropped all the way back to the 10th spot. It's all over the park at the moment. Paymay's in, so Paymay's coming into the pits. And that's given the lead to Hypers here, who has the fastest lap with a 1:26.180. Let's have a look at Paymay. He's in the pits now. Brown's gone through as well. Butler's come into the pits as well. Interesting tactics here. But there is Shred. Shred's got through and past Digital for position now into 5th place. And Paymay comes out. Now Paymay might come out in this battle here, and he's behind it, so that didn't help him at all, did it? Butler in for fuel, and out he goes. Also, Mark is in the pits as well. Mark comes in. It's stunning looking liveries, these cars. We'll be sponsored by Track Racer. And a fantastic sim rig for the winner. The course of the championship, but out they go, and John's joined in for fun. It's all over the place at the moment, not too sure what's going on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, all okay, but there is our leader of the race at the moment, Hypers, showing how it's done. Paymay was absolutely on it, wasn't he? Brown there in 2nd place now. And a podium for Brown from the back of the grid will be very pleasing indeed. Finalised now in 3rd place. Shred is in 4th, but he has got Paymay behind him. Paymay's managed to get past Digital for position, and Finalised has gone into the pits. So that's very, very helpful for Paymay. And in comes Finalised. Very busy pit lane here at Deep Forest Reverse Track. Out they go. Lovely battle going on here again. Mark and John still tussling for the bragging rights of that 9th spot at the moment. Great little battle going on. Really, really is. Look to the leader. So let's see what happens here. There's Brown. Brown hasn't gone into the pits either. Shred hasn't as well, but Paymay has. So Paymay, was leading this race. Oh, very lucky not to hit the barrier there. Very, very lucky indeed. He has got a quick guy behind him. Shred has been putting in the laps, hasn't he? Holding that third position after that horrific spin, which cost him dearly. Now into third place he will go. We should see some of these lead drivers coming into the pits, but none of them at the moment. So very, very interesting indeed. 19 minutes on the clock. There is Brown also there in second place. Shred going on again. Now Paymay has to worry about this at the moment because these guys are still going on. And Paymay has pitted, but he is pushing quite hard. So I wonder if the others are fuel saving and giving Paymay the opportunity to maybe clinch this race. Jager's gone into the pits, so into the pits comes Jager. Looks like there's been an incident between Mark has spun out, and he's now back into 10th place, but there is Jager coming through now. And out of the pits he goes. So leader is still there. It's Hyper's in the lead. Brown is really closing up. Brown has really put the hammer down. That's really closing up on the leader of this race. There's Shred still holding Paymay off at the moment. And goes into the pits, so that's absolutely crucial for Paymay. Now has open air, a clean track, and let's see what he can do now. Can he put the laps in? Shred into the pits. Digital stayed out as well, so interesting to see how this all pans out in the end. As I think finalised and Butler do go through. Yes, they do. There is Shred. He's going to just settle in behind finalised here, which he'll be pretty pleased with. But is Butler going to sneak it off him as he comes out? Look at this, he's in the toe. Is he going to go down the inside? On the brakes, not quite. And Shred has done a great job there. Managed to hold off the Brit driver and goes into 6th place. So fantastic stuff from him. Back to the leader. Still holding that, looks about 2.5 seconds here. Oh, Brown loses the back end of the car. Paymay on the push now. Purple sector in sector 2. Digital in 4th place. There's an absolutely fantastic battle going on again between Mark and John and Jager again battling away. And Mark's managed to grab that 8th spot back. And Shred has managed to pull away from Butler now in 7th place. So there is Shred in 6th place. Finalised just in front. Let's see if he can close the gap here. Did Paymay get that fastest lap? It doesn't look like he did. There goes Digital. There goes Paymay. He did a 26.296. That's incredible. Fantastic speed. Brown is definitely catching the leader. On board with Brown now. Let's see what he can do as we go into the second part of this lap. Driving by the two of them. Just down the road there is Paymay, and again slightly wide there. Oh, and a correction from Brown. And Brown goes in. Brown goes into the pits. And let's see what happens here. Where is Paymay? There is Paymay. Comes off the exit of the final corner. Lap 16. 23 minutes, and Paymate is going into second place. There is Brown filling up now. 34 laps of fuel. He's obviously happy with the pace. Now, where is Digital? There's Digital. Don't think Digital's going to grab that 4th place. And I don't think Digital's come in yet. It's unbelievable stuff from him. Finalised, holding off 5th place from Shred in 6th. Shred's doing 27s on his previous lap. What's Finalised doing? There is 7/10 quicker on the last lap was Shred, so he's definitely closing the man in front. Up there to the 27.4. So quicker than the man in 5th, Finalised. Marker is winning the battle for 8th at the moment, which is great stuff for him. Jagger there in 9th. There is John in 10th place. Back to the leader. Hypers still holding this lead. Still hasn't pitted. So a definite fuel save is on, and as you can see, constant 28s at this moment in time. Paymate in the 26, he's done 26.5 on his last lap, so he's nearly 2 seconds faster than the man in front. Now this is going to be very interesting with 5 minutes to go. Oh, bumps around like a good one there. In to the hairpin he goes and exits. There is Paymate. Dramatic end to this race. There is Brown in 3rd. Oh, manages to hold it. Oh, my goodness me. That could have been costly. Great save. Digital there doing 28s as well. So starting to fuel save. So he had a very good opportunity early on. So it's just about the start, really. And could have really been up there with these guys. But finalises there in 5th when he's being caught by Shred and Butler. We're finalised doing 27.8s. Man behind him has done a 26.9. Oh, Butler's done a 26.6. Goodness me, what racing. Fantastic. Need to keep an eye on our leaders because we have 4 minutes to go of this race. And to be fair, it's been dramatic. We see Shred really closing up now and finalised. Let's go on board with Butler and let's see what he can see because he's got front row tickets. The best, the platinum seats here. In the curves again, through the S's, down the dip. And he's definitely closing in. Look at Shred, he's right on the case of that Ferrari rear bumper and finalised. And Jagger having a good battle as well. They're going through second sector on the map. Oh, and are we going to see Shred make a move down the inside? On finalised. We might see it here. On the brakes, not quite doing it. Finalised, manages to defend it. All about the exit speeds. Gets that done nicely. Finalised that time round, 27.4. Shred with a 26.8. Definitely the faster driver, Butler with a 27.1. Shred with another purple sector there. Is he going to have a look down the outside this time on the brakes? Oh, that's a brave move. Doesn't quite do it. Great racing, great respect between the 3 drivers here. Now we need to keep an eye on the leaders. There is Digital in 4th. You can see him on the screen going through the final sector. Brown there as well. And then you can see Paymate. You can see him just coming through the turn 1. That is Hypers. And now Paymate through turn 1 now. Coming up to the hairpin. So very close between the 2 there. As we see Shred go around the outside. Not quite doing it. 2 minutes to go of this race. Absolutely incredible. Again, this time round, 27.5 for finalised. 27.5 for Shred. 27.1 for Butler. Let's go back to the leaders because it's going to start getting a bit tasty up there, isn't it? There's Brown in third, Paymay there in second, and there is the leader of our race at the moment. 28.2 on his previous lap, 26.3 from Paymay. Incredible. It's going to go down to the last lap, surely. Is he in the same shot? Yes, he is just about in the same shot. So that's got to be about 3.5 seconds. I don't think it's going to be enough. Let's have a look as he crosses the line now. So Hypers goes through and does a 20. Oh, it does a 27.8. Just really starts opening it up again. Unbelievable stuff. There is Brown, there is Digital, but the battle for 5th place is absolutely fantastic. Look at this. Finalising 5th, Shred in 6th. We have 25 seconds of this race to go. And any one of these three could finish in the top 5. Oh, there's a flashing of the lights. There's a lot of pressure on these guys at the moment. Good battle again between Jagger and Mark there. Is Shred going to have a little dive down the inside? It could be an opportunity. Oh, he tries to get the car to settle down. It gets all squirrely and he tries to get the inside line and finalise. And finalise says no, but Butler's had a good run out the corner. On board. Absolutely brilliant. Need to take a look at the leaders as he goes down the inside this time. Doesn't quite do it. We need to take a look at the leaders as they're coming round. Through the S's now. There is Paymay just behind him. Look how close he's got to him. There is Brown. There is Digital. There is Finalize still holding off Shred there in 6th. But we're going to have a look because the other guys have gone through. John's gone through. Mark's gone through. And Jagger's gone through. But it's going to be Hypers who takes the win in the first race of this evening. With Paymay in 2nd. It's going to be Brown there. Looks like it's going to finish in 3rd place. And yeah, sideways into the corner. Brilliant stuff. Off the exit of the corner, and it's going to be Brown who finishes in 3rd. Congratulations. It's going to be Digital who finishes in 4th. And Shred looks like he's got it done. Has Shred got it done? Yes, he has. He goes into the top 5. It's Shred from Finalised from Butler. Well, what a race between those three. Jagger in 8th, Mark in 9th, and John in 10th. Fantastic racing from those drivers there. So it was Hypers who takes the win from Paymay in 2nd, Brown there in 3rd, Digital in 4th, Shred in 5th, Finalised 6th, Butler in 7th. What a great race between those three. It's going to be Jagger there taking that 8th spot, and then we had Mark in 9th with John just behind. Get ready for race 2 because that's coming very shortly. So pole position for Shred this time round. Paymay 2nd, Brown now finds himself in 3rd. There is Finalised in 4th, Digital in 5th, John there in 6th place. And it looks like Mark had a great start there at the back of the grid. So did Jagger. And everyone's swamping into the first few corners. And Paymay takes the lead of this race. Shred in 2nd. Looks like Brown going around the outside. Can he make that stick? Doesn't look like he can. Tries to have a look down the inside. Had to go wide there. Finalised down the inside. And there's a very, very sliding Jagger there manages to hold position, but that's given the opportunity for Mark to go into 6th place. So it's Paymay from Shred from Brown. Finalised, Digital in 5th. There is Mark there in 6th place, and let's see what happens with all these guys later on into the race. If we get half an hour of this race, we go into the 90-degree right-hander. Power down. Paymay from Shred from Brown, finalised. And Digital in that top 5 position. And don't use that scissor tool, do they? Straight over the bollards, no penalty. Still going strong are the drivers. All together still, which is great to see. A little bit sideways there with Shred off the exit there. And this is where you really do make it work through the sweeping S's, hard into the brakes, into the final corner. Back on for lap 2, and Paymay again just showing his presence, what a driver he is. So Paymay from Shred Apologise for that there. Shred there in second. There is Brown in third, followed by Finalised in fourth. Digital there in fifth. There he is. There's Mark. There is Jagger. And there is John. They're all coming through now. Payme into the hairpin. All together. No changes. Sideways again goes Brown. That could give the opportunity for Finalised to pinch that third spot. Not quite. Still had the power to get off the corner. Wasn't enough for Finalised to find a way through. Wasn't quite finalised from Finalised. Into the braking zone they go, and he goes down the inside and shows the nose. Again, not quite. Oh, it hits the curb. Hits the curbing, and again tried to straight line that the bollard there. Just lost the back end of the car, hit the barrier, and that's given Digital the opportunity to go down the inside. Now, has Digital managed to hold it? Yes, he has, and goes into fifth. And Mark says, I'm going to have a piece of this. If he's going to do it, so am I. So Mark now into sixth. Can he get past Finalised for position? The three start to pull away up front. Payme from Shred from Brown. And again, looks like Finalised looking for an inside line on Digital. Hasn't quite worked. On board with Mark here. Absolutely stunning, these cars. Through the right hand, and they go flat out. And Mark trying to find a way through in the toe. Is he going to pass Finalised? No, backs out of it. Finalised looking down the inside of Digital for position. Digital goes wide. And looks like Finalised has got it. No, just a drag race down to the hairpin. Fantastic view. We look to our left. There's the Ferrari of Digital. Still next to him. Who's got the Mimmels? On the brakes. Both of them still side by side. And Finalised takes the position back from Digital. Great driving from two of them. Absolutely fantastic. Good battle here. All this fourth spot. So the lead three are away, but the battle for fourth is very contentious at the moment, isn't it? Look at this, Digital there. There's Mark, there is Jagger, there is John. All of them still together. Back to the leader. Payme has a half-second penalty. Now, this could be crucial. Payme with the fastest lap at 26.819. Here is your top three, all in the same shot. Just shows how close it is, doesn't it? Finalised is holding off Mark, who's now into fifth place. So he's got past Digital for position. Digital down into sixth place here. Here is Jagger in seventh. There's John in eighth. Braking zone. All got their own little lines, haven't they? Different lines there from all the drivers, and John really had to put the brakes on there, didn't he? He didn't know where to go. So Jagger turned in. There's Digital in sixth place. Mark there in fifth. Flying through under the tunnel there. Fantastic shots. Great track. The spectators trying to find every nook and cranny to have a look at this Ferrari race at the moment. There is Mark, goes over the grass, manages to get it back together. Finalised starting to pull away now as the mistakes start to kick in. There is Brown. Shreddy's got the Mimmels, hasn't he? He's really pushing on the back of Payme here. So he was here before, wasn't he? He was putting pressure on the toe up front. A big mistake, but really did gather it back together. Let's go on board with Payme here. That's the view from the back of his car. Shred there, the Canadian in second. The American Brown in third. The helicopter cam there. Spaced out a little bit. Finalises managed to get away as well, it looks like. Oh, again, very, very lucky there from Payme. It goes over the green curbing onto the grass. Get the power down enough to keep Shred at bay. See how much Shred closes up in the braking zone here. Oh, he does close up a bit, doesn't he? as we said before, the auto lights turn off under through the tunnel. They come on. Great shots here from Paymay's car. The battle for that 4th and 5th place is fantastic. And again, going faster is Paymay here. Look to the back of the car. Shred is still there. He's not getting away, is he? Getting that narrow line from Shred, but the exit speed. Oh, and he's gone round. Paymay's gone round. And that's not what he wanted. Paymay's gone round, and the drivers are coming through. The Ferraris are flying through, and he's managed to get it back together. Oh my goodness me. Now, what is Paymay doing? Oh, Paymay gets the power. Oh, he's really hit the wall there, hasn't he? So he goes into the pits and thinks, do you know what? I better get in the pits now. So Shred in the lead. After that massive incident there from Paymay, there is Brown in second. Finalised, finds himself in third, and Mark up to 4th. Absolutely unbelievable stuff. Still goes in for Paymay. Now let's see what the man can do. Back out, does he stay on? Is he still on the mediums? Or does he clear out on the softs? We're not too sure. So there is Mark in 4th. Digital there in 5th. The world's best drivers in Gran Turismo 7 will be attempting to clinch the title in the first Ferrari E challenge. It's going to be one epic season. Some of the drivers that are entering this have Gran Turismo World Series races as well, including the likes of Hypers and Paymay, who we've just seen. Shred up there as well. Seen that Brown ain't going to give it up either. They're in second place. Oh, Shred with the fastest lap, 126.611. There he is. Different race from the last one, isn't it? Some battling going on in the first few laps there. Now into lap 7, and the gaps are starting to open up a little bit. 27.7s, that seems like a bit of a fuel save idea there from Brown, as we see a great battle going on between Jagger and John, and Jagger's managed to get that position off John. The lights come on again. Now let's see, can we get a view of John going past Jagger here? He gets into the toe, he goes to the outside of his car. Can he get it done into the braking zone? It's a very brave move. Has he got it done? He tries to get the power down. He has. Oh, and Jagger's gone round. Very close to hitting the wall there. But John was very brave. Round the outside. He gets it done. And Jagger had to... well, he tried to get the power down. But obviously, on the racing line in the marbles, tried to put the power down. Didn't quite work. Spun round. No damage, luckily. But that's not going to help him. But look at the man there. Paymay. Let's see what he can do. Back of this pack at the moment. It'd be interesting to see what lap times he's doing, but there is Shred. Nice and comfortable now. He's now tweaked it up a little bit to try and save some fuel. 27s. There's Brown doing 27.3s. Finalised there, doing 28 in the last lap, so half a second down. So he might have dropped down as well. A couple of notches on the fuel. One pit stop been made by... Paymay at the moment. There is Mark in 4th place. There is Digital in 5th place. Good run now as well. There is in 6th. I was just in front. You can just about see him down the road there. In tough corner as Digital tries to put Mark off here. Can make him do a mistake. That's going to be a challenge and a half, isn't it? Again, the auto lights just come on for a flicker there to come through. Shading they come on. Look at that. A penalty for Digital. Not what he wanted there. Again, through the bollards. Too close to the edges. That's a penalty. So Digital with a penalty there. Mark manages to hold on to this 4th place. He'll be very pleased with this. So even if it's a top 5 finish against some of these cracking drivers. It's finalised in 3rd. 27.8 that time round. What did Mark do there? He done a 28 as well. So very balanced out this race this time round. Is Brown in 2nd. See the leader slightly wide off the corner there. Cancer Society livery there. Fantastic livery that is. It really is. And we would love you to donate, so please don't forget to donate. We will send the link after the video and in the social media stuff. We will add the link for you to help out as we there see a penalty for Brown. 1 second penalty shouldn't hurt him too much there. Yes, we will add the link afterwards for the Livestrong link. And we see Brown managing to hold. Wow. Holds it and does a burnout at the same time. Then thinks, do you know what? I think I've just ruined my tyres. I'm going to come to the pits. It's actually quite a good idea because, yeah, I'm pretty sure that would have been really 26.8 on the previous lap. Comes into the pits and his team were like, what have you done to my tyres? No, is it damage? I think it might be damage here. There's nothing being done at the moment. Mark's also coming. Mark's coming for tyres. Nothing's being done on the car. Now, has Brown pulled up? I think he has. And Mark's gone out. Mark's just filling up just to make sure. Paymay goes through. Is that Paymay? No, it's not. That's Jager. Where is Paymay? There is Paymay. Mark goes out just in front of him there. And we're doing a 26.7 on his previous lap. That's really impressive stuff from Paymay after the incident. Great composure. So 26 for the last 3 laps is pretty consistent, isn't it? And here we go into the braking zone. Mark will be feeling like sunburn on the back of him there, and he's just decided, you know what, you go past, mate. I'm just going to concentrate on my race. So he's in a separate race. Paymay's looking for a win still. So Brown's pulled out of this race. Second, and we are halfway through. Jager's now into 5th. John now finds himself in 4th place and goes into the pits. There's Digital. So there's John. Need to keep an eye on the battle between Jager, Paymay and Mark there, because John's in. Is he changing tyres? He puts in more fuel, leaves the tyres on, goes out. This is going to be close because they're coming on the start-finish straight now. He's now getting up to power. Paymay's through. Or is he? Oh, Paymay's going to see him as he comes through, and Paymay gets through. Or is John going to hold him up there into the braking zone? And Paymay gets through. That was brilliant driving from both of them. Fantastic stuff. And we can see the whites of his eyes as he comes through that corner there. The exit of the pit lane. Now, Mark's got a lot to do now because you can see both of his rivals in front, the ones that he was battling early on. And himself in 4th place. And finds himself at the back of this grid. So Paymay now up into 5th, and again, Jager's gone round. Gone round and he's made contact with the wall, and looks like the photographer there forgot to put the film in, and yeah, he's gone, mate. I'm sorry, that incident's already happened, buddy. So Jager has gone into 7th place. Mark finds himself back at John now, so let's see if he can find that position. There's John in 5th. There is Mark in 6th place. Back with Paymay now. lap from Payme, 26.345, and crosses the line and does another 26.664, really putting the hammer down. I think he's going to be able to catch these guys, but he has got still half this race to go as Jager comes in as well. So has Jager come in for fuel, or has he also got damage here? So arcs up, puts the tyres on. New set of tyres. And fuel. Out goes Jager again. There's John. Second penalty for him. Not what he wanted. So Mark has got through. There he is in 5th. He's pushing so hard. 26.6 on the previous lap. Digital was done at 29. So it's 3 seconds faster than the man in front of him. So let's see what Digital does here as he crosses the line now. A bit quicker this time round. Yes, he is. He's a 28.2. What Payme does as he comes through. It's a 26.323 and takes the fastest lap yet again. Hands on fire. Nearly 2 seconds faster than Digital, who's just up the road now. Really, really closing in. You might just see a glimpse of Payme coming through the corner. Not quite yet. Otherwise, doing a great job there in 2nd place. The man who made the mistake in the first race is not making that same mistake again. Holding this lead. Constant 27s. Showing everyone that consistency is key. So Shred, the Canadian guy, up into final corner there. Back onto the start finish straight. Crosses the line with another 27.3. Great stuff from him there. Finalised. Through now. Looks like he might be getting caught. Not at a huge rate, but he is half a second faster that time round. So across the line now, there's a 28.9. What does Digital do as he crosses the line? Does a pretty much the same lap. Payme, so that's 28.7. Let's see what Payme does as he crosses the line now. He does a 26.9. So he's still in the 26s. He is really, really trying to get that podium spot, isn't he? So Mark holding a top 5 finish here. Fantastic stuff from organiser Mark Oren there. Massive family man. Really putting this all together. Flying Fox Racing Team. Sponsors required, getting the authorization required, getting some incredible drivers to join what is going to be one hell of a season. We would love to see you with us for that. But today it's all about Livestrong and cancer research. If you've had someone who's had cancer, you've lost someone, or have recovered from cancer, then we'd love to hear from you, and donation would be absolutely grateful. Well done to all the drivers that have been involved in this event. We have 10 minutes to go of this event. It's still not over, and Mark is doing a grand job holding back John, who seems to be closing it slowly to Mark here. So he's doing a cracking job. Here's John. There is Payme, goes across the line. Has dropped down again. So maybe a mistake there, or has he just tweaked the fuel? The 27.8 this time round. On a 28.2, so that didn't help him too much. I see a glaze of green in the background at the hairpin, so definitely caught up a bit. The Mark under real pressure now from John. As you can see, John's really closed in, hasn't he? the time they go, flat out. 391 from Mark on the previous lap, 28.3, nearly a second faster than Mark in the previous lap. Into the braking zone we go. Nice and smooth, which they both do very nicely indeed. Right-hander climbing the hill now. To get that part of the chicane there. Right-hander into the bridge section. Very tough section to corner here. The Deep Forest Bridge. And he's quicker and quicker and quicker each lap. And Mark makes a mistake. And this could be John's option here to go through, but not quite. Looked at the options and thought, you know what? I'm putting the pressure on now. He can feel me breathing down his neck. And this is the fight we need to keep an eye on. But we also need to keep on that battle between Digital and Paymay, because that is closing up as well. But also the battle between Finalise and Digital, they seem to be closing up. So they're helping each other to close each other up, which is very bizarre. But it seems to be the way that's happening at the moment. Braking zone they go. Into the hairpin. Again, slightly wider line from John. Tries to get the exit speed. On board with Mark. So much speed down the hill here. Braking point, you've got to be right. Super job there. Right-hander into the left-hander. Bursting out the back, and a penalty for Mark. That's not what he wanted. He gets a penalty. 6 minutes to go. That is not what you wanted. Feeling that pressure from John behind has really not helped. Sliding out wide, this could give John the opportunity, manages to get the power down. There's the battle. Goes to the outside, he's going to have the outside line here, but he's going to have the inside as Mark for the hairpin. He manages to hold him off again. John goes down the inside into the braking zone, both of them back out on this one. Great driving here. And there's the penalty, and John goes through. Now it's up to Mark to see what he can do now. If he can close on that top 5 finish. There is Paymay. Paymay. 26 is incredible stuff. And Digital seems to have found a bit more pace now with a 27.6, so he's still keeping him at bay. There is Finalised on a 28.4 and just 8 tenths quicker that time round. There's Digital, so they're in the same shot there. If Finalised can hold that top 3 finish. There is Shred, absolutely in his world of his own at the moment. But the battle at the moment again between Mark and John. Sensational. Five minutes of this race to go. On board with Mark. Closing. The closing speed is fantastic. Look at this. Where's he going to go? Is he going to go left? Is he going to go right? He goes to the right this time. Oh, literally shuts the door on him. Into the braking zone. Doesn't want to get the marbles here. On the brakes. It goes into the marbles. This could be Mark's opportunity. Not quite. John defending now. It's the other way around. John defending all it's worth for that top 5 finish. Brilliant stuff. Into the outside goes Mark. Again goes down the inside on the brakes. Gives each other room. Brilliant. John shows the respect as well. Absolutely brilliant stuff from those two. Back with Paymay. Digital looks like he's gaining, even though Paymay's doing 26s. Digital sort of holding out quite well. And slightly faster than Finalise on that last lap. I think Finalise is just doing enough here to hold second place. There's Shred. He's got past Jagger there for position. Sorry for the to lap him basically. But we've got to keep on the battle between Mark and John. Still at it. Oh, slides the Ferrari into the hairpin. Great stuff from them too again. Brilliant. Oh, there's a penalty for John. There's a penalty for John. He had a half-second penalty, and that's given Mark the position back, and he's back into fifth. A penalty there for John has given Mark that position back. Oh, Shred's in the pits. So Shred has gone into the pits. He has 2 minutes to go, and he feels he hasn't got enough fuel. He's actually changing tyres, the madman. And Finalise is coming down the start-finish straight. This is absolutely incredible. He didn't think he had enough fuel. He's going to get out in time. There's Finalise. There is Shred coming up the hill. There's Finalise. Hasn't quite got enough in the tank to close him up, but that could have been a lot worse. The Shred comes off the hairpin. There is Finalise. He must be thinking, what's happened there? How's that happened? But now he's got to concentrate on Digital, who's just behind him. There is still, I think there's a lap to go here. There's Digital in third. There's Paymay in fourth. Doing rapid qualifying laps. He's now backed off and done a 31.1. So may have had a mistake, or he might have just been dropping it off the fuel to make sure he gets home. Oh, penalty for Mark there. No penalty for John. There goes the penalty, half second, needs to get the power down quickly, and is Mark going to be able to defend it? Drag race, Ferrari power versus Ferrari power, side by side, and John gets back in front. Very entertaining, these two. Brilliant stuff. Paymay pretty much had it in the bag after the watching the incident there, and again, Digital going very wide. Finalised. There is Shred, and this definitely will be the final lap. 29 minutes and 40 seconds, 20 seconds to go. Yes, I can add up. There goes Shred, finalised in second. Digital in third place, and then we have Paymay, who's decided, you know what, I've got 5 seconds to go, I'm just going to stop. This is going to be very brave because these two are coming through. There's Paymay, crosses the line, and it's going to be John who takes it from Mark there in sixth. Jagger's going to come through as well. But let's take a look at our leader. There he comes. Absolutely fantastic. Mishap in race 1. No mishaps in race 2. Kept his cool. Really shown the way. It has Shred. Great car control. Victory lap for this man. Jagger is going to come through. There's Jagger. He's coming around the final corner there. Slightly goes wide, but manages to get it under control. But Shred here is going to win this race. And congratulations, he wins the Livestrong Ferrari E Challenge race. Race 2. Congratulations to Shred. There's Finalised. He crosses the line in second place. Digital's going to finish in third. Paymay we've seen early on. I think he didn't do it quite at the right time, but there's Paymay. He's actually got the hazards on, but has crossed the line. But there's your man, Shred. Won this one. Congratulations to Shred. Finalised and Digital are top 3 there.